Spoiler, the entire film can be squeezed into a 10-minute video. By comparison, Stallone's The Expendables is an Oscar-worthy film for its depth. Former killer beekeeper settled next to a woman of retirement age. A woman was robbed by phone scammers, which is why she shot herself, the only right decision, considering that her daughter is an FBI agent. A neighbor beekeeper, a.k.a. retired killer, finds out.
I need a favor.
What kind of favor?
A name, an address.
And decided to take revenge for her show-up with cans of gasoline at the local office of scammers.
This United Data Group?
He tells the guards about his plans to burn down the office.
I'm going inside. I'm going to burn it down.
Gives them a lecture about how bad it is to work for bad people.
Do you know what they do here? Do you know that's who you work for?
And after some simple manipulations, the guards go to rest on the floor.
Tell any of the companies in the building to evacuate now. There's going to be a fire.
In the office, he pours half of the gasoline on the computers, and from the rest he assembles a bomb, which will go off from the very first call to the office. Though for some reason, he doesn't think they might call while he's still standing near the bomb, but that's okay. The phone finally rings after he leaves, and the remaining 10 liters of gasoline explode like 10 kilograms of TNT. The leader of the phone scammers sends killers with duck-hunting shotguns to kill the beekeeper. On the way, they decide to shoot at the hives in order to either commit suicide through multiple bee stings or notify everyone around them of their arrival. Naturally, their joyful life ends in the beekeeper's garage, and the senior manager of the blown-up office successfully teleports in the bridge support. On his way to the central office, the former beekeeper meets a new beekeeper sent to kill him. He turns out to be a punk girl with questionable mental health. Who do you think is stronger than a minigun or a jar of honey? That's right. Instead of a gas can, it is better to carry a jar of honey with you. Meanwhile, it turns out that this organization is protected by the former head of the CIA, whose connections and influence are only enough to hire a bunch of armed guards, a level slightly higher than those who fought with the bees. Suddenly, some bearded homeless man approaches the special forces.
Hey, there are no other entrances.
Federal law enforcement operation in progress. Move along.
And gives them a lecture on how to storm a building, after which he decides to punish them for not taking notes. According to the already worked out scheme, he deals with everyone in the central office, and then finds out that the son of the US president is in charge of everything.
I told you they were untouchable.
Nobody's untouchable.
The former director of the CIA uses all his connections, and all they have are the former actors of the Dussault Circus under the leadership of One-Legged Joe, who are sent to guard their charges in the residence. No, not these guys. Here they are. At the residence after a 5-minute fight, the beekeeper finally decides to tear off the prosthesis from One-Legged Joe. Dot was worth to kill him with the same prosthesis. In the end, justice prevailed. The bad guy is dead. Everyone is happy. You can watch all this only because of your boundless love for the Statham.